Hey guys, this is Dave. As you can see, I've modified my Bedini circuit quite a bit. It's now a multi-coil Bedini. I've added that coil that I was using to light up the LED with on some of my last experiments. And as you can see, I put my circuit onto a small board and wired it up, made it cleaner. And as you can see, I've got two drive circuits now. One drive circuit for the main coil, drive coil, and the trigger coil, and then a secondary circuit for this other coil I added in. And something interesting, when I was setting this up, I thought I would need to have this coil at a 45, actually that's a 90-degree angle from the main drive coil. And when I tried it, it did not want to run at all. It was fighting. The coils were just fighting each other, and discovered that by advancing the coil, I don't know how many degrees, but I just played around with it until I found a good spot for it. By advancing that, it really made a big difference in driving the rotor. And so I went ahead and found the best spot for it where I was getting the best charge, and mounted it there. And also added a DC amp meter on my drive battery so I could see how many amps I'm pulling. And go ahead and hook it up. Right now I don't have the secondary coil hooked in. I'll hook it in a minute. I'm just going to drive it with my main drive coil. Let me hook this up and get it going. And as you can see, there's no amp draws until I start it up, and it starts pulling amps. And the main drive coil is steady at 250 milliamps, which is what my circuit's been running all along through all my experiments. Even with this new coil I made for this setup, is pretty much the same. I have a larger core diameter, better core material. I thought that would work better with the rotor and the magnetic field, but it still pulls pretty much the same as it always did. And I have a feeling it's because of my circuit and the same rotor I'm using. And pretty much runs the same speed and everything, amp draw and charging. It is a nice slow ramp charging there. But when I hook in the secondary coil, things change quite a bit. Let me go ahead and hook that in. Amp draw kicks up to almost 1 amp and then settles around 750 milliamps. The speed increased quite a bit, and my charging capacity is going way up. That battery should start climbing now, and I can hear that humming. I was surprised by adding that second coil. I didn't think it would pull that many milliamps more. I mean, it's like another half a amp is pulling on top of what it used to pull. But it is pretty much dumping it directly into my charged battery. And it charges the batteries up a lot quicker, but it also drains the source battery substantially quicker also. But again, big learning experience for me doing this. This is, again, a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. The circuit was just a little challenge. I had to modify my existing circuit and added another drive transistor for the secondary coil. And that secondary coil feeds directly back into the charged battery using a diode to protect the circuit, and just dumps that back EMF back into the charged battery along with the main drive coil. And it's working again. So I believe I've made another big step in the Bedini world, and again, having a lot of fun with this. I like having it on the board here. I was thinking about taking it to work and showing it off. There's a lot of people interested in this just from watching the videos, and some of my friends were interested in seeing this, so I think I'll take this to work and show it off a little bit. Get some more people interested in this hobby. It's a great way to learn and sure is interesting. But, I think that's all I've got to show you. I'm just amazed again at what this circuit can do. Once again, neat stuff. I really like this. Well, on to bigger and better things, I guess, with this Bedini, and I'm going to see where it takes me next. Might have to go with the bigger setup, a different wheel. I've joined the Bedini users group on Yahoo, and I think I might build their test setup and start doing tests per their drawings and requirements. I think I'm ready to roll on this and start contributing to the users group. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be my next step. So this is just the hobby part of it for me, and I think I'm ready to move on to experiments. I'm looking forward to it. I just wanted to show you what I've experienced in setting this up. Again, neat stuff. And until see you guys later, thanks again, and Dave out.